Hi everybody, it's Russell Markham from VectorVest. I'm going to show you some of the best performing sectors, and then I'm going to show you an additional technique to ensuring that you're getting plenty of liquidity in the particular stocks or ETFs in this example that you're looking for. Alright, so first thing first, in viewers, down here on the left where there's a sector viewer, you click on sector viewer, and you'll see at the moment ETFs are the best performing industry at the moment, or at least sector made up of industries. Let's double click. So here are all the classifications, all the industries within the ETF sector. And you'll see at the moment, ETFs International is the top ranked one. If I double click on that again, here they all are. Now, just be mindful, if I scroll over here to the right, the average volume for some of these ETFs, you can see here there's a few where it's only a few hundred traded in a given day. What if we go and find the ETFs where most of the volume taking place each and every day is going into those ETFs? Let's go and look where there's a lot of interest. Now, the interest might be to be getting in. Of course, there might be interest in terms of getting out. So we want to find those ETFs where the share price, or in this case, the ETF price is going up, accompanied by good rising volume. All right, so to do so, I'm going to close out of here. And I'm now going to go and click on Unisearch. All right, so if I click on Unisearch here, where it notes ETFs, and the one I want you to click on here is high average volume ETFs, and run the search for your current date, and it will then bring back the screen here. Okay, so you can see over here, the price is at least $1 or better, at least 100,000 trades a day on average. All right, they're not sell rated, we're not finding any contra ETFs, and we're ensuring that everything that is being returned is an ETF. And then what we do here, the magic secret in the sauce, so to speak here, is once we find these criteria, we then sort the ETFs by descending order. Okay, so here they all are. And you'll see over here, what I've done here is I've scrolled across until where I come across to the column entitled average volume. And you can see over here, look, plenty of liquidity in the fact that the liquidity is the average volume multiplied by the ETF price, but plenty of volume as well. All right, so tons of volume taking place in some of these here. Let's grab a handful here, and I'll graph the selected here. So you see over here where it notes graph. Here's a trick. I'll just minimize this over here on the drop down here. So I'll graph the selected. You can graph more if you choose, but I'll graph the selected, and I've drawn these lines in already for us. This is what I'm looking for, an increase in the volume taking place and a nice correlation there on the ETF price. If I look at this one here, you can see the ETF price has been falling. All right, you see I can zoom in as well. I'll come back to a year. Here, the share price has been falling, the ETF price, and the volume has been increasing. I don't want this taking place because it looks like a lot of people are looking to get out. And what you can do here is you can actually look at the volume taking place as well. So what I can do is I can click on add parameter, price volume, and I can come in here and click on volume, and here we go. So you can see where it's a red, you can see effectively that's where the price has fallen. So it gives us a good indication as to where selling is taking place. Right, so it looks like there's a fair bit of selling taking place. Okay, let's close out of that. Here we are. So again, that's a nice pattern here, and I'll change the style to make it jump out a bit more. That's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for an increase in the volume, right? An increase in the volume here. I'll just change the style. You can do it with a freehand line. So the drop down here, you can then select a freehand line, and that enables you to then draw in your lines accordingly. All right, that's the correlation I'm looking for. All right, so you've got this at your fingertips each and every day in Unisearch. High average volume ETFs. That way you'll ensure that you're finding the ETFs where there's plenty of volume taking place each and every day. How quick and easy is that to do? All right. And what you can do in VectorVest when you come along to viewers here, on the viewers tab here, your sector viewer, you could then double click again on ETFs, and you could do the same exercise again. You could come into here and look at, say, the next one here, ETFs commodity. This is a great way of finding those ETFs. So you can then scroll across and then you can keep your eye on ones that have sufficient liquidity. So these first few here, you need to be careful, but these here have got plenty of volume taking place each and every day. If you don't want to screen that way, what you can do, of course, then is come back to what we've done before. Open up the group entitled ETFs and select high average volume ETFs. All right, quick and easy, powerful tools at your fingertips each and every day.